Hi fam. This is D&D recap for The Gods Must Be Iggy Part 2. Notes are going to be right in my face today because there was a lot, so buckle in. Because we started the session with everyone having nightmares. And I wrote down everything. I'm not going to do everything here though. I'm just going to give you the highlights. Basically, everyone had dreams that involved the themes were the hag that we had previously met and her goat were in all of them, and they were all related to our worst fears. And the only ones I'm gonna mention are mine and the wizard Morty, because those are relevant to beyond just a catalyst to make us go, we should probably go take care of that hag, which TLDR, all of our nightmares were because she's a night hag who had decided like she was going to slowly kill us in our dreams. Fun stuff, right? So, Mortimer's dream was running from a crowd of angry villagers, fell into a puddle, and saw his real face. What? What? I knew there were secrets with this wizard, but okay, so again, my character doesn't know anything, but as a player, alarm bells have been going off for a while now, and like, I wish I was playing a character that wasn't so goddamn trusting. Moving on. My dream was we were back in the cave where we fought Hester, except I was the sacrifice on the slab, and the hag was going to sacrifice me, and then the real Hester shows up and banishes her from my dream and saves me, and I'm the only one that didn't have a point of exhaustion at the end because I didn't finish my nightmare. And then I got to ask Hester questions. I know I'm doing quotes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But Hester says that I am the leader of their army, but wouldn't go into specifics, won't tell me who it is I'm supposed to be fighting. Just says, I have a certain nemesis breaking into our realm and need him gone. And then when I asked for more specifics, they just said they're big and strong. That's it. Also said, everything I've thrown at you was to make you stronger. And when I asked how long, they said, my entire life. What? What? And the last thing I found out is that he's been communicating to me through the eyes of those he's touched, which, if you'll remember, I did mention that I've noticed that I wake up every time with someone staring at me. And this time it was Mortimer was the one staring at me and looked very disturbed by his nightmare. But in a little bit of levity, my little teacup Tarask was on his head, enjoying the fact that he was like shaking. He was enjoying the vibrating. my pet is so great. I love it. So I did a check and figured out stuff about the hag, and we went to go find her and discovered that the monk that I ran into that I said was suspicious was the hag, polymorphed. So there was a big battle, and it was great. It's hard to do combat in a recap because it's never as good as the actual combat was, but it was a fun encounter for sure. Next on the agenda was going back to the original, dealing with the kuo-toa, because they're worshipping Iggy and Midna in the two factions. We basically fixed a fight so that Ed could defeat them in combat and become their new god. And then I just got 4th level spells and used Stone Shape to make a little idol of Ed. Stone idol. And the last thing of note is that during the fight, because player very suspicious, character has at least noticed that Mortimer will never go into the Applebee's where Ed bartends. So Ed, this is the first time he's come outside, and I'm kind of wondering, where's Mortimer now? Because I assumed Wizard trying to avoid that anti-magic cone situation. And yeah, he was trying to hide in an alley, but I rolled insanely good on my perception check. And when Ed faces him, he blinks in and out for a moment, is how it was described to me by my DM. So now Clara gets to be suspicious too. Thank God, about freaking time. So now I gotta decide how I want to handle it, because she wouldn't just like go up in his face, but she's like probably gonna want to do some research. She already needs a library to figure out like as much as she can about Haster and what the enemy could possibly be, and like clues as to like what other influences he's had on my life, because I have no idea. He's just been like sending challenges to me to make me stronger. What the heck is that? But yeah, regarding Mortimer, I do remember that when our other cleric cast True Sight, he gave a look and then tried to cover it, and I noticed it because my passive's really high, and didn't think too much of it and didn't know how to approach it, because again, lawful good girl who's super trusting. But now I'm gonna get that wizard one day. Go figure. But the thing is, I like him. He's the other book nerd in the group. I don't want to like hurt him or anything. I just want to know, as a player, I just want to know what's happening. I have thoughts. I have suspicions. I'm not gonna put any in here, but anyway, trying to keep this under 10 minutes. So I'm gonna wrap it up. But next session we're doing every other week. So there's no session this coming Sunday, as in I'm planning on posting this Sunday, so no session today. Time is weird when you do scheduling of videos. But yeah, no session this week. There will be one next week. I also might do some bonus spooky things for Halloween, undecided. There's definitely going to be spooky stuff on the Twitch. I'll put that in the description thingy, because there will be spooky Halloween things. If nothing else, I will maybe try to find some copyright-free Halloween music or something. I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned. Follow me on the Twitters and the Twitches and the heres and the nows. And I hope everyone has a fantastic